Hey ladies and gents, you want to watch the best thing on Netflix right now? It's this thing. Brand new cherry flavour. This is a phenomenal limited series from Netflix. And I do mean phenomenal. I've had the best time watching this. And I'm here to obviously review it, give my thoughts and feelings on it. But I tell you what, you will not be... I think you'll be hard pressed to find something as good as this on Netflix. There's not been something as good as this on Netflix for quite some time. I think... Yeah, this is everything. It's so good. It's absolutely staggeringly good. And of course, we've got the fantastic Rosa Salazar, who I really liked her in Alita Battle Angel. And I'm not familiar with her in anything else. In this, she proves herself to be someone to watch out for. She should be in everything. She's very good and very versatile as well. Anything she's able to do in this just displays such a great range. So what's the story about, right? It's a limited series, and I think it was 8 episodes if I remember rightly, each about 45 to 50 minutes long. So long, like actually a really good run of a limited, series. So what's the story about? Lisa Nova, filmmaker, gets hired or gets asked to have a meeting with Lou Burke in Hollywood, and basically so starts her Hollywood career. Lecherous Lou Burke tries to bone Lisa Nova, and again, that's pretty accurate to Hollywood, like we all know it. So anyone crying woke, shut the hell up. Tries to bone Lisa Nova. Lisa Nova then meets Boro, some mysterious person called Boro, played by really, really good actor, actually. Catherine Keener. I thought she was amazing in this. And curses Lou Burke, who is actually played by Eric Lange, who I didn't realise where I saw him from. I recognised him. I was like, where do I recognise you from, mate? And it turns out he was in Nightcrawler. So I'm like, there you go. He's one of the guys who shouted, no, I'm here, get your own place, that sort of thing. And then ensues a whole world of absolute trippy nonsense between Lisa Nova, Lou Burke, Boro, and the Jaguar. It's really good. It is a really good series. Now, so I don't think I watched the trailer to this, so it's going to be a bit difficult for me to identify whether this series meets the expectations of the trailer. So let me try to identify a few bits and pieces of what I really, really enjoyed, right? It's clearly low budget, but it has a reasonable budget, something which is a modest budget, but it's still low. It's in the modest range of low, and they do a lot with that. The prosthetics are great. The blood and gore effects are fantastic. The ability that they have here to build up tension and just general story is really, really, really well done. The cinematography is great in this. It's really, really, really good. Technical aspects are staggeringly good. The music was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed the music. There's a blend of actual songs which are thrown in there on top of, just score. But I like that. I like it when they do that. Just a peppering of actual songs and then predominantly score. That works very well. Now, the sort of play up between Boro and Lisa Nova, the sort of interaction there, and then Lou Burke being thrown in the fray. All of that was great. It kept me guessing. There's nothing in this series that I looked at and went, that's obvious. That's what's going to happen. Now, I'm sure some people probably did, and they got it right, and more power to you. But to me, it kept me guessing. I was genuinely surprised by what was coming next. And I genuinely wanted to see what was coming next. It was just a very well put together series. Costumes were great. Rosa Salazar needs to be in so many more things. She is so very good. And again, in this, displays such incredible range. I am floored that she's not in more stuff. I mean, if I look at her IMDb, for instance, I mean, she's basically in nothing. Sadly. She's been in really nothing. Like, she's been on a lot of stuff, but nothing where she is front and center. It's her. It's all about her. And she needed to be in more things. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, bloody Maze Runner. Like, what are you in? Comedy Bang Bang, like all this kind of stuff. I'm like, this is garbage. You know, she should have been in a lot more things by now. She's a very, very good actor. Or actress, whatever's PC these days. And Catherine Keener was great as well, who plays Boro. And I'm trying to remember where I sort of remember her from. She's going to be one of these people that you see and you go, oh yeah, it's her. I mean, she's been in everything. 40-Year-Old Virgin, Get Out, Capote, being John Malkovich. Yeah, so she's been in a lot of stuff as well. But she was just great in this. Just great. Now, in terms of the play-up of Hollywood elitist trying to bone, you know, up-and-coming director, I thought it worked very well. Like, it's done to a degree. It's not preachy. You know, like, it's not preachy with it. And also, as well, she's a badass. She just wants her revenge. She just wants her movie back. And it works very, very well. Now, I'm not really going to touch on any of the spoilers in this. I don't see the point. I think you guys should watch it. It's 8 episodes. Well worth your time. Would I watch a season 2 of this? 100%, but we're probably not going to get a season 2 by the looks of it, because Netflix has been just running their mouth as this is a limited series. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. This should absolutely get a second season because it's awesome, and I'm very sad that it's not going to get one. Now, in terms of the other things that they did very well, I think they built a good amount of atmosphere and tension with this sort of lurking presence. I thought they did that actually really well. At first, I was like, oh, that's a bit lame. But the more and more it came up, the more and more I saw it, I was like, no, this is actually quite unnerving now. So I don't know whether that was just me expecting something a little bit better at the start, and then that was what put me off, but then I grew accustomed to it or not. Let me know if you had that same initial reaction or not. I genuinely would like to hear it. It's just a very well put together series. Very, very good. And I think what it did for me the most, obviously entertained me, but it showed to me that Rosa Salazar is an underused actress. Because she's great. She's solid. She needs to be in more things. Because she's really, really good. And it's a shame when people are underused. So there you go. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know down below. Thoughts, theories moving forwards. Is she really the child? Let me know. That'll only make sense to people that have actually watched it, FYI. It's not a spoiler to anyone who hasn't watched it. You can't tell what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. You stayed this long and it's the end of the video, so you must have enjoyed it. So do hit that subscribe button for more in the future. Turn the bell notifications on and click like. If you want to support me, the channel, what I do, I've got a PO box, link down below. I've got my second channel. I have a second channel, yes. It's a car channel. I'm rebuilding a rally car, but it's blown up currently, so that's fun. And we've got Patreon and memberships. Cheers, guys. Take care.